Chapter 14 is concerned with developing and implementing customer-driven strategy. Customers are a vital part of strategic management. Ultimately, customers provide either the revenue to generate the wealth of the organization or the reason for the organization's existence with regard to, for example, public service or a charity. Moreover, part of the strategic management process will be to persuade customers of the competitive advantages of choosing the organization's products or services rather than those of a rival. For these two reasons, strategy analysis and development need to explore customers with the aim of developing customer-driven strategies. As a starting point, demand needs to be estimated where possible. A broad view of likely demand levels may be essential in order to identify possible competitors. However, a narrow definition will lead to the identification of the attributes of the product or service that will persuade customers to choose a specific company rather than a rival. Within these general remarks, strategic management development then needs to dig deeper into customers, and it does this in three areas: customer profiling, market segmentation, and competitive positioning. Strategic management then needs to consider the strategy implications in four areas. Number one, branding and reputation. Number two, communicating with customers. Number three, pricing strategy. And number four, total quality management. And we'll go through these areas now. Customer profiling will provide a basic understanding of the customer that is crucial to strategy development. Specifically, it will show why customers prefer one product or service rather than another, and thus identify the sustainable competitive advantage possessed by the organization, or at least one that it should seek. Having explored who customers are and might be, market segmentation then follows from this. We now move on to consider the implications of customer-driven strategy in a number of areas, and there are four main topics: branding and reputation, communicating with customers, pricing strategy, and quality strategy. Let's first deal with branding and reputation. Branding is a specific name or symbol used to distinguish a product or service from a functional product. Branding adds value to the basic functional product and provides competitive advantage. Reputation is broader than branding, but includes branding. Reputation is the sum of customer knowledge developed about an organization over time. It will include not only branding, but quality and service levels. The next area is communicating with customers. Organizations communicate with their customers in order to inform and persuade them about the merits of their products and services. Cost effectiveness is the main criterion when assessing communications proposals. Costs are usually relatively easy to estimate, but the effects of some promotional areas may be more difficult to assess. Different types of customer will need different forms of communication. Turning now to pricing. Pricing does not usually form the basis of sustainable competitive advantage because any price changes can be imitated very quickly by competitors. In the longer term, pricing strategy can be a major factor in competitive advantage because it will significantly alter the basis on which companies can compete. The price decision will be determined by a balance of factors under the general headings of costs and competitor analysis. Quality is vital for most organizations and will form part of their customer-driven strategy. It delivers value added, and it may contribute to sustainable competitive advantage. Total quality management, often called TQM, is the modern strategic approach to quality delivery. It's not the same as quality control. TQM is an approach to the management of the whole organization that emphasizes the role of quality in meeting the needs and expectations of its customers. It lays the emphasis on management and workers individually being responsible for quality rather than using a separate quality department. It aims to get things right first time rather than have defects that are corrected later. It's proved a highly successful strategy for some of the Japanese car companies such as Toyota and Honda.